Hello everyone. This coming Wednesday, the 24th of June, should have been our open evening for parents and families to come and see us at Tibshelf, support their young people in their transition to our school. Hopefully we can meet you again fairly soon, but in the meantime what I've done is I've just recorded a simple version of the sort of presentation I would have presented to you face to face. It can't completely compensate for the lack of face-to-face contact, of course, but hopefully it will be something that you can think about, consider and share with your children over the next few weeks. We will be having some conversations with the children, I hope, before the summer, even if we have to do that virtually, just to enable them to feel a little bit more secure and really reinforce that optimism and confidence that I know many of them will have about coming to spend their time with us. We're certainly looking forward to meeting them and you too, just as soon as we are able. Thank you very much. Hello everyone. My name is Michael Pollard. I'm the head teacher, very proud to be the head teacher of Tibshelf Community School, and I want to give you all a really warm welcome to the virtual Year 6 into 7 open evening. What we normally do at this time of year is have a great event in school where we have a chance to get to know and start to get to know you and meet you, and more importantly I guess meet the young people. Sadly this year we're not able to do that, but if we were all together, what I would be saying is that we hope that Tibshelf School will provide a stimulating and supportive environment over the next 5 years for all the young people who will be joining us in September. And what we really want to emphasise, as Mark Twain's famous quotation does, is we really want to provide as wide a range of opportunity for all of the young people that we possibly can. The senior leadership of the school includes myself, Mrs Wainwright, who oversees the curriculum, Mrs Harrison, who oversees student development, and Mrs Crowder, who oversees inclusion and safeguarding, and hopefully you'll have a chance to meet all those people very soon in the new school year. Our mission at Tibshelf is to be as outstanding a learning community as we can be, and to provide the inspiration as well as the challenge and the support to make our young people really effective global citizens in the 21st century. And we've had plenty of insights just recently of the sort of challenges we're facing as a society and the need to find urgent solutions. So our emphasis on global citizenship, we think, has never been more applicable than it is just at the moment. We of course want to provide the best possible experience we can, and we rightly, I think, expect that you will have very high expectations of us. In return, we have high expectations of you too, and as parents we don't underemphasise or overemphasise how difficult your job is, but it is really about supporting your children in being ready to learn. And obviously many of them have had an awful lot of time out of school over the last few months. Hopefully some of them are sampling lessons and schools and teachers at the moment, all of which will help. But it's certainly going to be a difficult job, I think, to get children fully integrated back into schooling, and working closely, I think, with parents will enable us to do that more successfully. Any work you can do over the summer to keep reading together as a family, I think, will help that process, and being clear with children and young people as they grow older about their boundaries and trying to support us in the boundaries inevitably that school will dictate as far as children are concerned. We'd also ask as well that all our children support and respect our local community, and it is about keeping everyone safe, particularly in the current circumstances we all find ourselves. Attendance at school is really important, and this is a slide we show very regularly, and very simply it shows how important school attendance is in terms of GCSE success, and I think that situation again has only been highlighted by the large enforced absence from school, which has affected all young people going forward. So full attendance is going to be really important, I think, looking forward. In school, a big thing for us is trying to develop positive attitude to learning, and one of the things you'll find as parents is that you'll get regular updates about that in the form of grades, what we call our attitude to learning grades. And our aim obviously is for all children to be outstanding or at least good in terms of their attitude to learning, and that's something we will be working on closely with the new Year 7 when they join us, and enforcing and encouraging the taking of responsibility, students taking responsibility for their own learning, being resilient, accepting that there will be the odd setback along the way, and using those opportunities to reflect and take things forward. Obviously what we want to do, and at the moment we can't do this currently in school, but is to find as many opportunities as we can to inspire and challenge all students in support of our whole school aim of aiming high. And as you'll see on the photograph, there's a great picture of Sports Day. Sadly this year we haven't been able to do that. That one was taken just a couple of years ago. Similar to that, we try and encourage, and Tibshelf at one point was a specialist sports college, but as much participation as we can in sporting and other activities. Yes, it's about excellence, yes, it's about supporting elite sportsmen and women, but actually as well as that, maybe even more importantly, it's about involvement, it's about enjoyment, and it's about everyone having the opportunity. Rightly, as a school, we have a really good reputation for the performing arts, and on the photograph you can see we've got a number of our female students, particularly female students, involved in dance. Drama is equally strong, if not more strong, and again we want to provide as much opportunity as we can for everyone to get involved. Obviously the heart of any school is the curriculum and what we offer, and at Key Stage 3 there's a very wide range of subjects open to all pupils. At Key Stage 4, like most schools, there are some distinct curriculum pathways, and there is a very wide range of choices, obviously built around the academic core of English, Maths, Science, Languages, History and Geography, but also a very, and I'm pleased to say, increasing range of options in the creative and in the technology subjects. And as we all know, those subjects often link very closely to career options in the future, and therefore what we want to provide here, and I think we do a pretty good job of it, is as wide a range of opportunities for all children as we can. Obviously the talk curriculum is supplemented by a whole range of trips and residentials and all sorts of other visits, which again all students are encouraged to take part in. One sad thing about this summer term is a lot of those trips and residentials and visits have had to be cancelled. We were looking forward particularly to a trip to Poland with some of our students, studying in detail the impact of the Holocaust. And as you can see, we've had various events in school to really commemorate that and really examine what actually happened and why. And that will be an important feature of the personal development curriculum, which is really important for all students. As you will know, our catchment limit is 150, but through the appeals process this year we've actually admitted 189 pupils. That will be a very large year group. It will be our largest year group, divided into 6 forms. We have high expectations for real success for all our students, and I want to reassure you that as a school we have a very stable budget situation, we have a very talented and experienced staff. Subjects are taught by subject specialists throughout the curriculum, and that enables us, I think, to insist on really high standards, and at the heart of that, of course, are very positive and secure relationships between staff and students. One thing that as parents you'll be interested in, I think, are the school planners, which is an important source of communication between ourselves and you, and that can be really useful, particularly for younger students, helping them to plan work, manage their time effectively, because of course when they come to secondary school it is a much more complex world. They'll have a very wide range of teachers, an awful lot of things to think about and remember, and the planner, I think, will be an essential support for all of them to help them cope with secondary school. What's it all about? Well, the 5 years they're here will fly by, it really will. What do we want 5 years from now? 2025 sounds an awful long time off, but believe me, it will come around all too quickly. Obviously what we want is success in as wide a range of subjects as possible, but particularly in English and Maths, to enable them to progress. We'd like all of them to be well supported so that all of them have a plan of where to next, and a situation where they're taking responsibility for their future. and that they've developed the confidence and the skills to be able to do that. And also that at that point they're able to look back with real pride and to be able to talk about their time here and the experiences that they've had, but also that they're now ready to move on. And hopefully, sadly not this year, we will be able to celebrate that at the end of the 5 years. And there are some pictures of last year's Year 11 prom, which was, as it always is, a fantastically successful evening of celebration. That's really a gentle introduction to our school. It can't substitute entirely from that face-to-face contact which you as parents would expect from us, and all I can say really is that we look forward to having the opportunity to meet you all as soon as possible in the new school year. Thank you very much.